Hello everyone, and welcome to my Update US Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A Sister Wives cast shakeup could ice out Kody and Robyn. The 20th season of Sister Wives hasn't been announced yet, but it probably will soon. If the producers decide to focus on other cast members instead of Kody and Robyn Brown, it could be great or a disaster. After watching the series for years, I think it may be time to take a chance by shaking up the show. Making another cast member the main star could change the energy, creating something brand new. If Sister Wives Season 20 follows the same predictable path, there might be more boring scenes, where viewers feel like they've seen and heard it all before. People need change to feel alive. Life isn't supposed to stay exactly the same. While the same may feel safe, it's not energizing or thought-provoking. Life is ultimately about evolving through learning and feeling. On the series, in Sister Wives Season 19, there was definitely major drama, with the family falling apart. This change was necessary, but it seemed catastrophic. Even when a change is good, it can be hard. Now that the dust has settled, it's time to consider the more repetitive aspects of the show, and how to make the on-screen action inventive and exciting. Robyn's always playing her little violin, letting the world know that life with Kody isn't some bed of roses. In the clip above, Kody's Queen vents, saying that Kody picks fights with me over dumb things. She feels like he's sabotaging their relationship. She also said they're in different places in their lives. While every couple argues, I feel like Robyn's history of crying all the time over minor things may be a sign that the tears in the video shown above don't necessarily mean she's crying on the inside. She may be irritated, but this is exactly what she wanted. She wanted Kody all to herself. It's almost like she's trying to downplay her happiness after achieving the end game, which was monogamy with Kody. If she didn't talk about arguing with Kody, she'd be perceived as the cat who got the cream, a woman with a very fancy house, all of Kody's love and attention, and a David Yurman ring that matches Kody's. This kind of stuff really inflames the fans, as some believe she got what she has at Janelle, Mary, and Christine Brown's expense. Robyn can't even post on Instagram anymore, the negativity's too extreme. Her most recent post, from 2019, is an affirmation, "Let everything you do be done in love," and it led to some serious roasting. Fans' worst side was brought out by the Bible quote. One critic, Malasha_7, lambasted Robyn, saying, "Since I feel she's highlighting negative things on the show, in order to seem more like a normal person, I don't necessarily relate to her. I don't always trust Robyn 100%. I think back to when she used to pretend that polygamy was the greatest thing ever. Although it's possible that she initially believed that, I think it's equally likely that she has always desired a traditional marriage. Robyn's definitely got that tradwife thing happening. It's not something I personally am into, but with Robyn's purple floral blouses and old-fashioned lifestyle, it seems like she's just where she always wanted to be. Is a life that allows her to blow $70,000 on American Girl dolls really so hard? Sometimes, it probably is, but maybe she's hiding the really fun stuff. It's easy to understand why she would. Robyn impressed me sometimes, particularly when she finally got real about wanting monogamy. I'm sure it was very cleansing and healing for her to really be herself with others. I feel like she plays a part sometimes. Of course, we all do at times. I don't mean to sound judgmental. It's just that she's afraid of backlash, and based on how people treated her on Instagram, and when Robyn's creepy doll obsession was revealed, as per Without a Crystal Ball, she has good reason to live in fear. With Kody and Robyn, there is so much predictability. It's frequently possible to guess exactly what they'll say and do. If the spotlight shifted to another cast member, Kody and Robyn might be able to regroup, and start bringing something new to the show, which might pump blood and life into it. It could be a good thing. Introduction. Sister Wives has long captivated audiences with its raw portrayal of the Brown family's intricate relationships and ever-changing dynamics. Over the years, every member of the family has undergone transformations, both emotional and stylistic, that sparked discussion among dedicated fans. Recently, attention has turned to Mary Brown, whose new look has been described by many as harsh. Social media chatter and fan forums have been buzzing with claims that her appearance has taken on a more severe, edgy style that deviates from her previous, softer image. Critics argue that this new aesthetic undermines her established persona, while supporters wonder if it represents a natural evolution or even an empowered reinvention. In this analysis, we explore the possible motivations behind her transformation, what it may signal about her personal journey, and how it fits into the broader narrative of Sister Wives. The evolution of Meri Brown's look. Meri Brown has always been seen as one of the original wives whose style was characterized by understated elegance and a sense of resilience. Early seasons portrayed her with a gentle, approachable look that resonated with fans who admired her quiet strength. However, in recent episodes, observers have noted a dramatic shift in her appearance. The harsh new look described by critics often includes sharper makeup, edgier hairstyles, and a more aggressive overall aesthetic that appears to contrast with the softer image she once projected. Several factors might contribute to this change. First, personal evolution is natural. As individuals grow and experience life's challenges, their tastes and expressions often change. For Meri, this new look might be an outward expression of internal transformation, a visual marker of a woman who has confronted years of public scrutiny and personal hardship and is now redefining herself on her own terms. Second, the pressures of reality TV can sometimes force public figures to experiment with their image in an effort to stay relevant or to signal a new chapter in their personal narrative. In a show where every detail is magnified, a change in style can serve as both a personal catharsis and a strategic move. Whether Meri's new look is a deliberate attempt to distance herself from her past or simply a reflection of her evolving identity remains a subject of intense debate among fans. Fan reactions, shock, criticism, and speculation. The reaction from the fan community has been swift and polarized. Many longtime viewers expressed shock on social media, with some claiming that Meri's new look is too harsh and out of step with the persona they grew to admire. Hashtags such as #MeriNewLook and #TooHarshMeri have trended in various fan circles, with critics questioning whether the change represents a loss of authenticity or a misguided attempt at reinvention. Critics argue that Meri's previous image, marked by her gentle demeanor and understated beauty, was an integral part of her appeal. To them, the new, harsher aesthetic appears to contradict the very qualities that made her relatable and grounded. Some fans have taken to forums to suggest that the change might be symptomatic of deeper issues within the family dynamic. They posit that if Meri is altering her look so drastically, it could be an outward sign of internal turmoil or a response to feeling pressured to stand out in a narrative dominated by more flamboyant personalities. On the other hand, supporters of Meri's transformation contend that change is a natural part of personal growth. They argue that the harsh new look might be a powerful, confident statement, a way for Meri to reclaim control over her image and challenge outdated perceptions. In today's media landscape, many public figures reinvent themselves as a form of empowerment. For these fans, Meri's bold aesthetic may be seen as an expression of resilience, a declaration that she is not afraid to evolve, even if it means diverging from the familiar image that once defined her. They point to similar transformations in other reality TV personalities who have successfully rebranded themselves, suggesting that what appears controversial to some may eventually be celebrated as a symbol of authenticity and self-determination. Context: the Brown family and reality TV pressures. To fully understand the controversy, one must consider the broader context of the Brown family's public narrative. Sister Wives has always been a study in contrasts, a family that projects unity and strength while simultaneously grappling with internal strife and personal insecurities. Every change in appearance or behavior is magnified by the constant glare of cameras and the intense scrutiny of millions of viewers. In this high-pressure environment, even subtle changes in style can carry significant symbolic weight. For Meri, a new look might not just be about fashion. It could reflect a deeper internal shift, a response to years of navigating complicated family dynamics, public criticism, and personal challenges. Some fans speculate that her new style could be an attempt to assert her independence or to redefine her role within the family, particularly as the original wife's positions have evolved over time. As newer narratives emerge around the Brown family, the original members may feel compelled to reinforce their identities by updating their personal brand. In this light, Mary's harsh new look might be less about abandoning her past and more about embracing a future where she is no longer overshadowed by the more dominant personalities in the family. The role of media and editing. The influence of production and editing in shaping public perceptions of reality TV stars cannot be underestimated. Reality TV is notorious for its selective editing. Moments of raw emotion or dramatic transformation are often highlighted, while subtler details that provide context are left out. In the case of Mary's new look, producers may have chosen to emphasize the more striking aspects of her transformation to create a narrative that resonates with audiences and drives engagement. This editing strategy can sometimes distort the full picture, leading viewers to jump to conclusions based on isolated images or brief snippets of footage. While some fans see her new look as a deliberate, empowering statement, others may interpret it as a calculated move designed to generate controversy and boost ratings. The polarized reactions we see online reflect this tension between what is presented on camera and the multifaceted reality of personal transformation. It is a reminder that, in the world of reality TV, every change in appearance is part of a larger, often orchestrated narrative designed to captivate and provoke the audience. Broader cultural implications. Mary Brown's transformation and the resulting fan debate are indicative of broader cultural conversations about authenticity, reinvention, and the pressures of public life. In today's fast-paced, media-saturated world, public figures are expected to continuously evolve and adapt their image to remain relevant. For many viewers, the notion of embracing a new look, however harsh it might be, is a powerful symbol of resilience and self-empowerment. It challenges traditional expectations and invites fans to consider that personal growth often requires stepping out of one's comfort zone, even if it means facing initial criticism. At the same time, however, the backlash against Mary's new look highlights a persistent tension in contemporary culture, the struggle to balance authenticity with public performance. For some, the harshness of her aesthetic is seen as a betrayal of the gentle, authentic persona they once admired. This clash of expectations underscores the challenges faced by reality TV stars, who must navigate not only personal transformation but also the often unforgiving judgment of a global audience. In this context, the debate over Mary's look is not just about style, it is about identity, empowerment, and the right to evolve without being unfairly labeled. Looking forward, what's next for Mary and the Browns? As Sister Wives continues into its new seasons, the impact of Mary's transformation on the family narrative remains to be seen. If her new look is embraced as a symbol of personal empowerment, it could herald a new chapter for the original wives, one where they assert their individuality and challenge the prevailing narratives within the family. On the other hand, if the backlash persists, it may deepen existing divisions and reinforce a cycle of criticism that hinders genuine reconciliation. For the Brown family, the stakes are high. Every public appearance, every change in style, is a reminder of the delicate balance between maintaining a polished image and embracing the messy realities of personal growth. For fans, the hope is that this moment of transformation will open the door to more honest conversations about identity, legacy, and the evolving dynamics of family life in the public eye.